Hello everyone, welcome back to Behind the Shadows. I'm your host, Olisa. Now, before we begin, I would like to ask you guys a few questions. Like, how many hours have you actually spent scrolling on TikTok every single day? You don't have to lie to me. You know that God is watching you. Like, God is actually watching every step that you take. So, how many times have you been scrolling on TikTok? At times, it could take like 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours, even five. Okay, you could even spend like the whole day scrolling on TikTok. And at some point, your phone will be on 2%, and sometimes your charger will be begging for mercy. But still, you still become an expert on a situation that happened 4,000 kilometers away from you. But just aside, this conversation isn't just about social media, it's about something much deeper. It's about what happens when a person, worst moment, could become everybody's entertainment. When thousands of strangers we don't know, when thousands of strangers doesn't know your name, your story, or your struggles, and they end up deciding who you are based on a few seconds of a video or a single post. Today, we're talking about public shame, online bullying, and cancel culture, and why behind every viral post is still a real human being inside of that video. Imagine picking up your phone, and discovering that millions of strangers have already decided who you are. Not because of they know you, not just because they have met you, but because of someone posted just one video of you, or someone wrote a caption about you, and suddenly your entire life becomes entertainment for those strangers to actually view and laugh about. People say they're just comments. Well, comments can destroy confidence, could even destroy dreams. Sometimes they could even destroy the life that people have built so far. Recently, conversations across Nigerians have once again focused on bullying, both in schools and online. Campaigns by educators and advocacy groups have emphasized that bullying isn't just part of growing up. It can have deep emotional and psychological consequences, and early intervention matters. But here is what scares me. Bullying don't stay in classrooms, it moves online. Now thousands of people can bully one person at the same time. One mistake, one rumor, one embarrassing moment, and suddenly the whole internet thinks they have permission to destroy someone. We have become so used to sharing everything that sometimes we forget that the person on the screen has a heartbeat, the person has a parent or a dream, or at times the person has his or our own feeling. We laugh, we repost, we have cruel comments, then we move on. But the person in that video doesn't get to move on so easily. Bruises hit, broken bones heal, but some words stay in people's minds for years, or at times for a millennium. Sometimes the loudest wounds are the ones that nobody could actually see. That is why kindness actually matters. That's why choosing your words actually matters, because you never know what battle someone is already fighting. Be the person who actually stops the crowd. The easiest thing to do is to follow everyone else. The hardest thing is saying no, I'm not sharing this, I'm not laughing, or either I'm not joking about this. The real courage is refusing to become part of someone else's pain. Here's my final message for the day. Before you press send, before you actually repost, and before you leave that comment section, ask yourself one question. If this was my brother or my sister, my best friend, would I still say this? Behind Because behind every surname is somebody's child, somebody's future, somebody that is trying to survive another day. Let's become a generation that chooses compassion over cruelty, truth over rumors, humanity over humiliation. If today's episode spoke to your heart, share it not to spread shame, but to spread empathy. This is Behind the Shadows. I'm your host, Olisa. Until next, protect your peace, protect someone else's dignity, and remember that the strongest people are often the ones who choose kindness when everybody else chooses cruelty. Thank you and bye.